Your soulmate saying, I have something important to confess. Please don't ignore this. My child, listen closely to me today, for I am bringing you a message that your heart has been waiting to hear. Your soulmate is standing at the edge of a great realization, and they have something important to confess to you. You must not ignore the gentle pull in your spirit right now, because I am the one guiding their steps toward your life. I have seen the silent tears you cried in the dark, and I have heard every single prayer you whispered for true love. What you do not know is that the one I have chosen for you has been praying those exact same prayers. They are feeling a deep urgency to find you, and their heart is preparing a confession that will change both of your lives forever. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. This sign will confirm that their confession is real, and it will give you the peace you have been seeking. Do not turn away now, because the blessing I am preparing for you is closer than you have ever imagined. Recently, you have been feeling sudden waves of warmth or waking up in the quiet hours of the night for no reason. These are not random moments, but they are my unseen signs preparing your heart for the connection that is coming. Your soulmate is thinking of you during these exact moments, wrestling with the confession they know they must make. You must take this final step of trust and let go of the pain that others have caused you in the past. If your hands are full of old hurts, you will not have the space to receive this beautiful new blessing I am giving you. Open your heart to my healing touch today, so you can be completely ready when they finally speak their truth. The Lord says, stay close to my voice, because there is a profound secret I am unfolding behind the scenes of your life right now. The one you are destined to love is finally realizing that their life is incomplete without your presence beside them. They are practicing the words they want to say, building the courage to confess their deepest feelings to you very soon. You might feel a strange sense of anticipation today, like a quiet promise resting gently on your weary shoulders. This feeling is my spirit wrapping around you, keeping you safe while I bring your paths together in my perfect timing. Listen to me closely, because before this video ends, I will tell you how to recognize their voice when they finally call. I know how tired you are of waiting, but I promise that the lonely nights are finally coming to an end. The confession your soulmate is holding on to is a message of pure devotion, and it will wash away all your lingering doubts. Just trust in my plan for your future, because I have never once forgotten the desires of your faithful heart. If you relate to this message, you are welcome to support this channel. The link can be found in the channel bio. It is simply a way to express your faith. But always remember, God's love and blessings are freely given, with nothing expected in return. Now, return your focus to your heart. Your soulmate is looking at the stars tonight, asking me for the right words to explain the heavy emotions they carry. They want to confess that they have been searching for you in every face they see, feeling entirely lost without you. I am giving them the strength to step forward, and you must prepare yourself to welcome them with open arms. Do not let fear tell you that this kind of pure love is only a fairy tale or a distant, impossible dream. I am the creator of love, and I have designed a specific, beautiful love story just for your precious life. Stay anchored to this message, because the final revelation I share today will act as a strong shield against all your worries. Sometimes you catch a scent in the wind or hear a fragment of a song that brings tears to your tired eyes. I send these tiny moments to remind your spirit that your soulmate is drawing near, driven by the need to confess. They are realizing that every mistake they made in the past was just a lesson pushing them closer to your true love. Jesus says, "I am wiping away the deep sorrow from your past, making all things new and bright for your coming days." The person coming toward you is not coming to take from you, but they are coming to build a secure life with you. Their confession is going to be the solid foundation of a home filled with joy, peace, and mutual respect. You have carried the heavy weight of the world on your shoulders for too long, always caring for others and forgetting yourself. Now it is your turn to be cherished, and your soulmate is desperate to confess how much they want to protect you. Keep listening until the end, because the sign I will give you will unlock the doors to this wonderful new chapter. Have you noticed how your thoughts drift toward the future lately, painting pictures of a quiet, happy life with someone special? I am planting those visions in your mind because I am actively bringing them to life in your everyday reality. Your soulmate shares these exact same visions, and their confession will prove that you have been dreaming the exact same dream. The enemy wants you to believe that you are forgotten, but I am telling you today that you are my deeply beloved. I have set a strong guard around your heart, making sure that only the one who truly deserves you can step inside. Release the bitter memories of yesterday, so your hands are open to catch the joyful tears of tomorrow's sweet confession. There is a deep, divine secret working through the quiet hours of your routine, weaving a grand miracle just for you. Your soulmate feels an undeniable pull toward your city, your neighborhood, and the very places you walk every single day. They are preparing to confess that they cannot live another day without knowing the joyful sound of your sweet laughter. The Lord says, "Do not rush the process, my child, because a love this deep requires a foundation that cannot be easily or quickly broken. I am shaping their character and softening your heart so that when you finally meet, absolutely nothing can tear you apart." Do not turn away from this video, for the final blessing I impart will bind your souls together in perfect, quiet peace. You have asked me for a sign, begging for proof that your prayers for companionship have not fallen on entirely deaf ears. I am answering you right now, telling you directly that the confession is coming faster than you can currently comprehend. Their heart is overflowing with words they have never spoken to anyone else, and they are saving them entirely for you. When you wake up with a sudden feeling of comfort, as if someone is sitting right beside your bed, do not be afraid. That is my holy presence bringing you the warmth of your soulmate's love, delivered straight from their late-night, tearful prayers. They are confessing to me how much they need you, and I am delivering their message directly to your waiting spirit. You must let go of the people who walked away from you, because their departure made room for this perfect arrival. If you cling to the memories of rejection, you will completely miss the beautiful acceptance that your soulmate is bringing today. Drop those heavy burdens at my feet today, and watch how quickly I move to bring this grand confession to light. Your life is about to change in the most beautiful way, replacing every single night of loneliness with mornings of shared joy. The confession your soulmate holds is the key to unlocking a future where you never have to walk this earth alone again. Stay faithful to the end of this message, because the exact sign I reveal will be your true compass in the coming days. Jesus says, "I see the incredible goodness in your soul, the way you love others so freely even when you are hurting deeply inside. I am rewarding your gentle spirit with a partner who will match your effort and cherish your gentle, pure nature." They want to confess that they have been looking for someone exactly like you for their entire, weary life. Do you remember those moments when you felt a sudden urge to better yourself, to heal, and to grow much stronger? That was my quiet voice preparing you, making you ready to stand equally beside the faithful soulmate I have chosen. They have been going through the same intense preparation, and their upcoming confession will reflect their profound, newfound maturity. Sometimes you feel a deep, unexplainable ache in your chest, a longing for a warm home you have not yet found. That is the spiritual connection between you and your soulmate, pulling you toward the moment they finally speak their truth. Listen to the very end, because the final seal of peace I will grant you will quiet that ache forever and always. I am orchestrating a divine meeting that will seem like a mere, random coincidence to the blind, outside world. But when it happens, you will look into their eyes and know instantly that I personally arranged every single detail. Their confession will validate every hardship you endured, proving that the long wait was entirely worth the final, massive reward. You must trust that I know exactly what is best for you, even when the silence seems far too heavy to bear. The silence is simply the space where I am doing my greatest work, building a love that will last a full lifetime. When your soulmate confesses their feelings, that long silence will be shattered by the most beautiful words you have ever heard. The Lord says, "There is a heavy, righteous conviction resting on your soulmate right now, urging them to leave their comfort zone to find you. They are realizing that settling for anything less than your true love will lead to a painful lifetime of massive regret. They are preparing to confess that you are the missing piece to their puzzle, the absolute answer to their deepest prayers. I have watched you question your worth, wondering if you are truly deserving of a love that is completely pure and loyal. Let me assure you that you are worthy of every single blessing I am preparing to pour into your open hands. Keep listening, because the secret sign I am about to share will be the undeniable, absolute proof of your immense worth. When you notice a sudden, unexpected memory of a happy moment flashing through your mind, pay very close attention to it. I am using those flashes of joy to elevate your spirit, matching it to the joyful confession heading directly your way. Your soulmate is experiencing those same flashes, dreaming of the day they can make new, lasting memories with you forever. You must release the need to control how and when this connection will happen, because my timeline is always perfectly flawless. If you try to force a different path, you will only delay the beautiful, sincere confession I have carefully planned. Surrender your timeline to me today, and allow my perfect peace to wash completely over your anxious and tired mind. The love that is coming for you is not like the temporary, fragile, and painful connections you have known in the past. This is a solid, enduring bond, forged by my own hands to withstand every storm and trial this dark world can offer. Their confession will be the first strong stone laid in the foundation of your incredibly bright and highly secure future together. Jesus says, I am clearing the massive obstacles out of your path, moving high mountains that you thought would stand in your way forever. Your soulmate is breaking free from old habits and wrong relationships, making a clear, straight path directly to your front door. They are eager to confess that absolutely no one else has ever made them feel the way the thought of you does. I am asking you to remain patient just a little while longer, for the beautiful harvest of your faith is nearly ripe. The tiny seeds of love you have planted through your daily kindness are about to bloom into a magnificent, undeniable reality. Do not stop watching until the close of this message, for the final revelation is the key to entirely unlocking this bloom. You may have noticed the numbers on the clock catching your eye in moments of deep thought or very silent prayer. These are gentle reminders from me that time is moving forward, bringing the moment of their confession closer every single second. Your soulmate is watching the clock too, counting down the agonizing days until they can finally reveal their heavily hidden heart. Let go of the resentment you hold toward those who took your precious love for granted and walked away without looking back. Forgiveness is the pure soap that cleanses your spirit, making you fresh and completely ready to receive the truest form of affection. Once you forgive, your hands will be empty and completely ready to catch the wonderful confession I am actively sending. There is an invisible thread connecting your beating heart to theirs, and I am pulling it tighter with every passing day. Your soulmate feels the tension of this thread, knowing they can no longer ignore the profound need to physically find you. They will soon confess that they have been drawn to you by a force they simply cannot explain or ever resist. The Lord says, My beloved child, you are the apple of my eye, and I will not let your story end in deep heartbreak or solitude. I am writing a final chapter for you that is filled with loud laughter, shared meals, and quiet, deeply peaceful evenings together. Your soulmate is rehearsing the confession that will start this beautiful chapter, ensuring they say every single word perfectly. I know the world has made you deeply cynical, making you doubt whether honest and faithful people still exist today. I am sending you someone whose loyalty is unbreakable, a pure person who will value your heart as their greatest treasure. Stay with me to the very end, because the specific sign I promise will confirm their pure and incredibly faithful intentions. When you hear a certain name or see a specific place repeatedly, know that I am dropping hints about your glorious future. I am guiding your soulmate through those exact same places, ensuring that your paths will intersect exactly when they are supposed to. Their confession will reveal how many times they almost crossed your path before the timing was finally, absolutely exactly right. You must actively decide to leave your past mistakes entirely behind, trusting that my grace has washed your slate entirely clean. If you believe you do not deserve this love, you will unknowingly push away the magnificent confession they are desperately bringing. Accept my deep forgiveness right now, and step proudly into the bright light of the future I have custom-made for you. The connection you are about to experience will feel as natural as breathing, completely devoid of the usual confusion and games. Your soulmate is coming to you with exceptionally clear intentions, completely ready to confess their desire for a serious, lifelong commitment. This honest confession will instantly erase the painful years of doubt and deep fear that have built up inside your heavy mind. Jesus says, "I am singing a loud song of deliverance over your life, breaking the heavy chains of loneliness that have bound you for years." The person I am sending will hear the sweet melody of your soul and join in perfectly, creating a beautiful, lasting harmony. They want to confess that their life was completely silent until they realized you were the beautiful music they were missing. Do not be discouraged by the minor setbacks you face today, because they are just stepping stones to your massive ultimate blessing. I am using every small delay to align the circumstances perfectly for the grand, final arrival of your destined, faithful partner. Keep your eyes focused on this message until the exact end, so you do not miss the vital sign I will disclose. You might experience sudden flashes of insight, where you suddenly understand exactly why your past painful relationships had to entirely fail. I am giving you this clarity so you can truly appreciate the profound perfection of the deep love that is arriving now. Your soulmate will confess that they too went through painful lessons just so they could finally learn how to love you right. I am asking you to surrender your deep-seated fears of cold abandonment and painful rejection, handing them over to my capable hands. The person who is coming will not leave when things get difficult, because I have anchored their spirit to yours permanently. Their confession will include a highly solemn promise to stand fiercely by your side through every single season of your life. You are on the verge of a massive breakthrough in your personal life, a shift from constant striving to pure, peaceful receiving. Your soulmate is feeling the exact same shift, realizing that the long chase is over and it is time to settle down. They are completely ready to confess that you are their final destination, their perfectly safe harbor after a long, weary journey. The Lord says, "I have watched you build heavy walls around your heart to protect yourself from the harshness of a careless, freezing cold world. Now, I am gently asking you to lower those walls, because the one approaching comes carrying true peace, not deep pain. They are preparing to confess their love in a gentle way that will make you feel entirely safe to simply be yourself. Do not mistake the current quietness in your life for cold abandonment, for I am working very loudly in the spiritual realm. I am fighting fierce battles you cannot see, ensuring that no dark outside force can stop the arrival of your true soulmate. Remain steadfast until the closing words of this message, for the highly promised sign will be your absolute guarantee of victory. When you find yourself suddenly smiling for no apparent reason, know that it is my gentle spirit whispering the joy of your future. Your soulmate is smiling at the exact same moment, warmly imagining the first time they will get to finally hold your hand. Their upcoming confession is filled with vivid visions of a shared future, overflowing with simple, genuine, and deeply quiet happiness. You must release the toxic habit of expecting the worst, an old defense mechanism that no longer serves your beautifully healing heart. Expecting failure will only temporarily blind you to the beautiful, faithful confession that your soulmate is desperately trying to finally deliver. Choose to firmly believe in the absolute goodness I have planned for you, and watch how quickly the evidence appears in reality. Your soulmate is deeply learning to communicate entirely from their heart, stripping away the old ego and foolish pride that once held them back. They are practicing complete emotional vulnerability, completely ready to confess their deepest fears and their most profound hopes directly to you. This supreme level of deep honesty will build an unbreakable bond between you two that absolutely nothing in this earthly world can ever break. Jesus says, "I am breathing powerful new life into your deeply weary bones, giving you the massive strength to embrace the monumental joy that approaches." Your soulmate is running directly toward you, shedding the heavy baggage of their painful past with every single step they take in your direction. They are deeply anxious to finally confess that they have finally figured out what truly matters, and what actually matters is only you. The long, hard nights of crying yourself to sleep are officially coming to an absolute end, entirely replaced by mornings of incredible gratitude. I am entirely turning your dark mourning into joyful dancing, and your true soulmate is the perfect partner I have selected for this joyful dance.